Over the course of 4 seasons, we watched Elliot Alderson embark on numerous adventures in his mission to save the world from the influence of powerful, corrupt individuals. However, Elliot encountered many obstacles along the way. Throughout the series, he endured significant physical, emotional, and mental challenges that tested his resilience and determination. However, he would always find a way to get back up on his feet and keep going. So I will show you one of the worst things that happened to Elliot Alderson, because saving the world wasn't an easy task for him. Number 1. Losing Angela. For 4 years, it seemed pretty clear that Elliot and Angela might transition from childhood friends to something more, given how much they meant to each other. Without Elliot's knowledge, Angela was taken to Price's mansion. There, Price manipulated her, convincing her that White Rose had manipulated her and exploited her mother's death to orchestrate the cyber bombings just to spite her father. Haunted by guilt over her role in causing the deaths of thousands, Angela still vowed vengeance against White Rose and the Dark Army. Tragically, this led to her assassination by Dark Army operatives. White Rose then sent Elliot a gruesome photo of Angela's bloody corpse as a chilling reminder of the forces they were up against. This sent Elliot into a dark spiral, driving him to seek retribution against the Dark Army. Number 2. Getting shot by Tyrell. In Season 2, Episode 12, Tyrell Wellick resurfaces after his mysterious disappearance. He discloses to Elliot the true nature of Stage 2, to detonate the building containing E-Corp's paper records. Elliot is deeply disturbed by this revelation, realizing that the plan will result in the destruction of the building and the loss of innocent lives. In a desperate attempt to halt the malware, Elliot Alderson faces resistance from both Tyrell and Mr. Robot. Displeased with Elliot's decision to retreat, Tyrell confronts him, pointing a gun. Elliot, assuming Tyrell is merely a hallucination like Mr. Robot, soon realizes his mistake when Tyrell pulls the trigger, shooting him at close range. As Elliot witnesses his own blood pooling on the ground, he grasps the harsh reality of the situation. Tyrell reveals that it was him, Mr. Robot, who instructed him to shoot Elliot if he interfered with the plan. This chilling encounter teaches Elliot a harsh lesson. You can't trust anyone, not even ourselves. Number 3. Finding Shayla dead in a car trunk. Shayla, Elliot's neighbor and drug dealer, was suffering abuse from her boyfriend Vera, who later became her stalker. When Elliot learned about the abuse, he anonymously reported Vera's criminal activities to the police, leading to his imprisonment. In the aftermath, Elliot and Shayla's bond deepened, and they embarked on a romantic relationship. Tragically, Vera discovered Elliot's role in his arrest and retaliated by kidnapping Shayla for revenge. He coerced Elliot into facilitating his escape from prison if he ever wanted to see Shayla alive again. Despite Elliot's efforts, Vera betrayed him, leaving him with a gruesome discovery: Shayla's lifeless body in the trunk of a car. Shockingly, it was revealed that Shayla had been murdered before Elliot initiated the hack, meaning he had unwittingly traveled with her corpse in the car. This horrifying experience left Elliot emotionally shattered, prompting him to retreat from society and shut down for over a month. Number 4. Being unable to stop Stage 2. In Season 3, Elliot fought relentlessly to foil Stage 2. He grappled with his alter ego, Mr. Robot, who continuously undermined his efforts. After enduring a barrage of self-inflicted attacks, Elliot finally convinces Mr. Robot that the Dark Army has deceived them about the location of the paper records. Together, they thwart the plan. Or so Elliot believes. Leaving the building, Elliot is confronted by the sight of shocked and grieving citizens. To his horror, he realizes that Stage 2 has already unfolded in 71 other facilities, resulting in the deaths of over 4,000 employees. This was the most shocking moment. For the entirety of the season, he worked hard to stop something that could have a disastrous impact, only for this to be all for nothing. Number 5. Being betrayed and ill-treated by Angela. Since childhood, she had been Elliot and Darlene's close friend, sharing the pain of losing their parents to the Washington Township leak. They welcomed her into their family. But when White Rose manipulated Angela into believing that Stage 2 could resurrect her mother, she changed. Angela became cold and sociopathic, prioritizing her goals over empathy. Elliot, unaware of this transformation, fell victim to her manipulation. Seeking Angela's help to halt Stage 2 by infiltrating E-Corp, Elliot remained oblivious to her indifference towards him. Angela exploited him, manipulating Mr. Robot to fulfill her own agenda and ultimately drugging Elliot, leading to his dismissal from E-Corp. Number 6. Being abused by his parents. We knew that Elliot and Darlene did not have a very good home life during their childhood. After their father died, their mom started to vent out her frustrations on her kids. Elliot had looked up to his dad as his only best friend and hero, but he was crushed when he lost his father to leukemia, caused by a toxic leak due to E Corp's negligence. This is what made him start the revolution in the first place, to avenge his death. But unfortunately, all of this crumbled down when his stalker Vera kidnapped him and Krista. To really punish him, Vera reveals Elliot's dad was no hero like he thought, but rather a predatory monster who molested Elliot as a child, which triggered the birth of Mr. Robot. The revelation completely broke Elliot to the point that he was exhausted and on the verge of fainting. He lost all his will to fight back, and with his rousing speech, Vera was about to take him in, only to be killed by Krista before he could. It was also the reason why Elliot had a psychotic break and jumped out of the window to escape from his father's abuse. It's really terrible what happened to Elliot Alderson. What was he going through the whole show? I hope you all enjoyed my video. See you in the next one.